It's 2:53 a.m., September 22nd, 1993. The Sunset Limited, an Amtrak passenger train, is crossing a remote bridge in Alabama, but unseen beneath it, a barge has smashed a support. The tracks shift, the train disintegrates mid-span. Over 47 souls perish in moments. This is the Big Bayou Canot disaster, America's tragic collision of barges and rails. Amtrak's Sunset Limited ran between New Orleans and Jacksonville. On that night, it carried approximately 220 passengers. The route included a stretch over Big Bayou Canot, a wooden rail bridge over a backwater channel of the Mobile River. 8 minutes earlier, a towboat pushing barges had collided with the bridge, shifting a span and deforming rails. But no one on the bridge realized it yet. The rail line had no immediate warning system for that damage. A barge had struck a support pier, dislodging the span just a few feet sideways. To the naked eye, the bridge still looked intact, but the rails had lost true alignment. As the train approached, the wheels encountered this warped track. The first cars derailed, dragging the following cars with them. The wooden ties snapped, the bridge couldn't hold. At 2:53 a.m., as the locomotive led the train onto the compromised span, disaster struck. Cars plunged into the water, derailed on broken supports. 47 lives were lost, 103 injured. The wreckage strewn across the water, twisted metal, passengers trapped, fuel igniting. The train's crash happened in an instant, but its horror lasted for days. Rescue teams arrived amidst swamp, darkness, and wreckage. Many survivors were pulled from wrecked cars, but the remote location made response slower than ideal. Bodies were recovered, injured transported. The grief and horror reverberated beyond Alabama's bayous. The incident shocked Amtrak and national safety regulators. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, investigated. They found that the barge collision displaced the bridge span minutes before the train's arrival. The bridge had no sensor or warning system. Amtrak had no way to detect track warping mid-span. The barge operator admitted navigating irresponsibly. Responsibility was shared, but the lack of monitoring systems was glaring. After Big Bayou Canot, rail operators studied improved detection systems, bridge monitoring, and stricter marine traffic controls near rail infrastructure. Some bridges got track monitoring, better clearance zones, and coordination between waterways and rail. The disaster remains a stark reminder: rails and rivers can clash with devastating effect.
Passengers were families, travelers, workers. Many never returned home.
Survivors recounted water flooding into cars, panic, screams, disorientation.
Among the deceased was Andrea Chansey, an 11-year-old miracle child whose parents had died in the crash.
The disaster resonates not only because of numbers, but because trust in systems was shattered. The river and rails collided, and lives were lost.
A barge collides with a bridge, not a derailment or signal error, yet dozens died.
The ripples of negligence, silence, and invisible damage remain.
Next, Britain for a disaster born of oversight, not nature. Don't miss episode 7.